My name is Bart Yasso, the Chief Running Officer at Runner's World Magazine, the CRO. What a cool title. And we are in Danvers, Massachusetts, which is just north of the greatest running city in America, Boston, Massachusetts, celebrating Dick's Sporting Goods National Runners Month. The whole idea of the whole Runners Month is to get people out there. Get them in the store, get them in a pair of running shoes, get them in some running clothes. More importantly, get them out training, get them excited about the sport. It's the right time of the year to do it. May is a perfect time to ramp up your training, kind of up those miles. We tend to have good spring weather. I'm going to go for a run tonight with a group of people, come back and sign a few books, and then I want to answer a lot of running questions, and I want to inspire a lot of people to take their running to a new level. My mantra is never limit where running could take you. Never limit where running could take you. Never limit where running could take you. 33 years ago, I went out to run 1 mile just to get in shape. I wasn't going to do the Boston Marathon or do any local 10K run. I just wanted to get in shape. And I ran 1 mile, and it changed my life forever. It's so weird to have people come up to you, and I say it in my book and I say it on my website, I have the greatest job in the world, and then I have runners come up to me and say, you have the greatest job in the world, and they want my job. It's kind of a fun thing to have going for you, but you know, people always ask me, how can I stay on the road for 48 weekends out of the year and do what I do, go to all these races and still have the passion that I have? And I always tell them if they walked in my shoes just 1 weekend, they would understand that it's not about the running, it's truly about the people I meet, the stories I meet in this great sport of running. And since my book was launched, I really opened up my life story in the early chapters of my book. So people just come right up to me and, you know, total stranger, and tell me their life story, right, you know, they summarize it in about 2 minutes. And I'll tell you, some of the things that people overcome just to get to the starting line of races is mind-boggling to me. You know, just this past weekend, and I did a race in Ogden, Utah called the Ogden Marathon. I crossed the finish line, and I'm real happy that I finished, felt pretty good. And within 2 minutes, this woman finishes, and she sees me, and she starts hugging me, and she said, Bart, I'm so happy to see you. And she said it made her day. And when I gave her a hug, there was something on her back, like a piece of cardboard I felt, or something strange. So I looked at her back, and there was a piece of cardboard that said that 1 year ago today she was diagnosed with cancer, and she was just happy to be out there running. And you know, when I talked to her about it, she really thought when she was diagnosed that could be the end of her life. So when she went through treatment, she set this goal to run the Ogden Marathon as, you know, something out there that she could shoot for. And then it turns out I met her husband, and then they lost a little one, you know, a couple of years before that, and they just had all this bad stuff, but they were just celebrating finishing this marathon and that they physically are here and able to do the stuff they were able to do. They were actually more celebrating what they had than what they lost. I stand at these finish lines a lot, and you know, I get all emotional and crazy about it because these people, their stories are incredible. I only have one regret in all my 33 years of running, that I haven't run what's known as the greatest foot race on the planet, the Comrades Marathon. After May 30th, hopefully I will never have to say that again. I will have run the Comrades Marathon and finished. For me, it'll be all about celebration. For those first over 1,000 races I've run, it was all about the finish line and, you know, what my time would be and personal records and all that kind of things. Comrades is the first race in my 33-year career that all I care about is getting to the starting line. Whatever plays out in the race is going to happen. But this is a race where I just have to get there, get started, be as healthy as I can, and whatever rolls out is going to roll out. I'm hoping for a very successful day. I'm not going to go nearly as fast as I used to run, but that's not the success. The success is just getting across that finish line before they close the course, because this is one race where they really close the course. They shut down the course at 12 hours, and if you're not there, you cannot be counted as a finisher. You know, I think when we talk about why would somebody, you know, after a loss of a loved one or some traumatic thing in their life, you know, an illness, why would they gravitate to running? What does it? And I believe it's one word. I believe it's the word inclusion. And I think the most important thing in life and what everybody wants is to be included. And running, I think, does it better than any other sport. And who doesn't want to go where they feel welcome and included?